Good afternoon, everybody. Venus Girl here. Yeah, I just got back from church and I'm ready to start another stream. Hang on. Actually, you know what? It's alright. Hurry. It's gonna be, Alright. Just give me a minute. Alright. Here we go.
So it's unofficially but officially my birthday weekend. Kahiva, you have to come into this. Come here. This lovely lady has kidnapped me. And we are at the lake. We are at Smith Mountain Lake, which is a lake I grew up sort of near. And I'm going to shoot another movie. I leave on Monday and I'm visiting my family and they have kidnapped me. And we have a lake retreat. They have this whole 40th birthday situation. I'm dying right now. This is one of my parents' friends' houses. Oh, and I love them so much, and they're letting us use it. And I've never been here. Thanks, guys. This is awesome. Also, super duper best birthday wishes. I wish. There's not enough words for me to describe how much I adore Eric Martzoff. It's his birthday today. Eric, you changed my life. You protected me in every way on Days of Our Lives. I could not have done that role without you. You're the best. I'm celebrating your birthday by celebrating my birthday. We're just, really in sync like that. I talk about you all the time. Like, I love you. I'm going to work with you again at some point. It's going to happen. I'm going to make it happen. Also, happy birthday to Lindsay Godfrey. She's amazing. And Brad Kervoy. So, hey, it's a birthday weekend for all of us. Love you guys.
Oh, that's really nice of her. I don't know what she meant by when she said that Air Martzoff, protected her while she was on that show. I don't know if Albert Arlar did something to her. I hope not, but you never know. Alright. Now finally. Alright, so I'm off Instagram now. Alright, so actually, so today we're gonna take a look at more Leona Helmsley stuff. Alright, so
The all-new TD Clear credit card gives you predictability.
$4? That's bananas.
It's a pay.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna continue watching Moy. Alright. This movie is based on a book by this guy is Ransdell Pearson. So this movie is based on a book. So yeah. Oh yeah, this was an encore drama. Yeah, this movie did play a lot on encore drama, and I would see this movie on that channel a lot. Alright, so yeah, flashback now. Sounds like that lady knows who she is. So basically this scene obviously takes place back in the 50s, early 50s. So this is a flashback to like her younger years. And now we see this guy that's watching her from like across the back smoking.
Excuse me. I'm Joe Lubin. Would you care to dance?
Like, it's so funny, like, even in that scene, like, you can't help see, like, her vivacious smile, like, it's so funny. Yeah, so, oh god, you know, I'm not a great dancer, like, at all. I'm very socially awkward as is. I could never dance like that in public, like, ever. But that's just me, I'm just a homebody. I don't care.
you here before?
Oh?
Come in with some girlfriends, dance a few dances, and then you leave by yourself?
I'm married.
So am I.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have an affair here. We're totally gonna have an affair.
You're married, why do you come here? These afternoon dances will pick up somebody.
But just to dance?
Let's have dinner.
I can't. Leo! Boy, I've been shopping all day. Are we still on for dinner? I called the house already, Leo. The babysitter's there. Jay is fine. All right, Gatsby's 8 o'clock.
Aw, she's obviously lying. She's fucking dancing at a jazz club with some strange guy. I think even the guy knows she's bullshitting her husband. Oh my god, look at those payphones, dude. Oh my god. Like, those are some really old phones that you really don't see anymore. I think they were still... I think payphones still existed, at least when I was still a kid, but not so much anymore. Actually, you know what? I gotta go do something for a minute. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Alright. Okay then. We're back. Sorry about that. Alright, let's continue for now. And I think we're gonna stop after this point.
Oh, hi, Jay. It's Mommy. Yes. Did Rebecca give you dinner yet? No, I don't want to talk to her. Just be sure you do what she tells you. Yes, Mommy and Daddy will be home later. Well, we love you too. And Mama called while you were out, and I expected to ask how Jay is. But you would think she didn't have a grandson because all she can talk about is Sylvia and her insulin, and how Sylvia had a reaction last night, and thank God Sandra was there, and what would she do without Sandra? She wants me to drive Sylvia to the doctor.
Why not? You've got a car.
That's not the point, Leo.
What is the point?
Forget it.
Oh my god, what a bitch. Yeah, so I actually got a chance to read over Leona Helmsley's wiki page last night, and according to her Wikipedia page, cardiovascular disease ran her family. Her father died from heart disease. Her son died from heart disease. She died from heart disease. And one of her sisters died from heart disease. So, also in this movie, there's some implication that Sylvia has some health issues. Like, there's an implication that one of her sisters has some health issues, so I wonder if it was Sylvia that eventually died from heart problems, because when you're diabetic, you know, your chances of developing heart disease increases, like, over time. So, maybe that's what happened, like, she could eventually develop heart problems because of her diabetes. Actually, you know what? Let's just stop right here. We'll watch this later. I'm not really in the mood to watch like a long-ass movie today. Actually, you know what? There you go.
Turn shipping to your advantage with clear upfront pricing. Feast your eyes on...
Let me spell it for you. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me.
It's Sunday morning on CBS. And here again is Lee Cowan.
He started off as a lowly resident of the underwater city of Bikini Bottom. Since then, Spongebob Squarepants has truly risen to the top, worthy of a Sunday profile.
Behind the gates at Nickelodeon Studios in Burbank, California, some tropical trouble was brewing in an undersea pipeline.
This letter's just not gonna open.
It's a preposterous postal predicament.
Yeah, he pulls it out of his nose. Yeah.
That SpongeBob's Tom Kenny has gotten pretty used to.
Maybe it just needs a little extra elbow grease. See? What did I tell you? Pow!
I'm gonna be pissed if this segment gets copyright struck. I'm gonna be pissed.
Lee, I wish you could tell me what all this means.
Do you know what this means?
It's amazing. Like, this wasn't supposed to happen, or this hardly ever happens.
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob and his undersea buddies have become a multi-billion-dollar-a-year franchise for our sister network, Nickelodeon. They've spawned countless video games, internet memes, action figures, 3 feature films.
Whoa! What is this place?
Even a Broadway musical.
It's the best day.
Yeah, can you believe that shit? They even have a Broadway musical now. What the hell?
This fantastically improbable world was dreamed up by a former marine biologist named Stephen Hillenburg.
These are the Nickelodeon archives.
Although the inhabitants of Bikini Bottom are mostly genuine aquatic creatures,
Squidward's house, the Tiki Head, and SpongeBob's Pineapple House.
Squidward, we don't need television. Not as long as we have our imagination.
Hillenburg thought it would be particularly funny if the sponge who lived in this tide pool wasn't an actual sea sponge, but an ordinary kitchen sponge instead.
These are his shoes and socks. So this is an in-depth study of SpongeBob's footwear.
Hillenburg's premise was pretty simple. The happy-go-lucky SpongeBob wants nothing more than to be the best fry cook in the ocean.
I can't accept your money, Mr. Krabs. Grilling is my passion.
He has a pet snail named Gary.
Gary and I are going to try to win the prize so Mr. Krabs can fix up the Krusty Krab. Right, Gary? Meow.
And a dim-witted best friend who would try anyone's patience, except for SpongeBob's.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
No! This is Patrick! Wix gives you the power of AI to build the website you need. I'm not a Krusty Krab.
Patrick, that's the name of the restaurant.
Oh, dude. You know, it's really amazing what Stephen Hillenburg has left behind. Like, all these years later, like, this cartoon's still around. Like, I'll never forget when I was a kid and I was in school and I would see my 2 classmates, like, basically act out dialogue that Squidward and Mr. Krabs would say. Like, I remember them, like, acting out a scene with Squidward and Mr. Krabs, like, basically recite their dialogue, and I remember thinking, who the hell are those characters? So, yeah, and then years later, I started watching SpongeBob, and I really liked it, and over time, I grew to really love these characters, so, yeah, it's crazy.
It hit one of its saddest moments when, in November 2018, SpongeBob's creator, Steve Hillenburg, died after being diagnosed with ALS. He was only 57.
Was it hard going on after that?
It became more of a calling, I think, for me, because we want to carry on what he started.
I think our thing was feeling like we should keep doing this if we can.
Oh shit, that was horrible. Like, that was horrible, dude. Like, this guy that basically dedicated his entire life to, you know, this show. He basically gets, like, one of the absolute worst neurodegenerative conditions, like, known to man. Like, ALS is, like, one of the worst things you can ever get. It's really bad. It's like getting Parkinson's disease or even Lewy bodies. And, you know, for him to get, you know, ALS and basically die from it at a very young age, you know, that's sad. It's a horrible tragedy. You know. And, you know, that's why at that Super Bowl, after he died, there was gonna be a SpongeBob tribute. And then, you know, instead there was like Maroon 5. That's why people were pissed, you know, because Steve Hillenburg was like, he was like one of the most beloved, you know, Nickelodeon creators in the history of the network. When there's been like so many bad apples coming out of that network over the years, like he was really one of the good ones. You know, it's sad, but you know, he created something that's, you know, basically gonna last forever, more or less. I mean, isn't that what we all want? To basically make a mark on this world, to leave something that's gonna last like long after we're gone? Isn't that what we all want?
They have no choice in a way. One generation, now a second, even a third, come to Comic-Con events, not so much for autographs and pictures, but to tell their own stories.
I constantly get people coming up, and one of the first things, if not the first thing out of their mouth, is "Thank you for my childhood."
Right. I had this 15-year-old girl came up to me at a con, and she said, "I went through a period of Great Depression, and I wanted to kill myself. You made me want to keep living." And I mean, that's such an incredibly intense thing to hear. And I look up, and there's her mother standing right behind her. She's sobbing.
It's incredible. I mean, if things like that happen all the time.
At a time when we all feel a little underwater, and the future seems clouded by the dense fog of pessimism, Tom Kenny and Spongebob Squarepants are a gentle, albeit silly reminder that optimism and friendship remain just as valuable as the Krabby Patty formula itself.
Sometimes I've tried to find a downside, like just as a mental exercise. And dang it, I can't find one. So if you come up with a downside, let me know. Email me.
Oh, this was brilliant. This was absolutely brilliant profile. I loved it. This was brilliant. This was absolutely fucking brilliant. Oh, Lord. Oh, shit! We got premieres and lives now. Aw, jeez. What the hell do I want to watch now? Actually, you know what?
What? AAA auto insurance?
Our teams help members find a smart plan at an even smarter price.
Food for Soft Hair Oil by Matrix. 7 times more hydration and boosted shine. Shop now.
Alright, I guess we'll take another break. Whatever. It's fine. Alright, see you in a bit.
Just like my love everlasting. It goes on, still moving strong, on and on. Do you ever wonder? Got to win, somebody's got to lose. I might have
back, everybody. Oh, Lord. I guess I'll watch Deadly Nork, whoever. I don't care.
What I do think deeply is that it is blatantly disrespectful when we specifically ask you not to do that, to do it. And it's not that...
But you didn't ask those people in your chat not to do it. You thanked them.
Thank you. He scares me, so does his fan base. And I said I'll probably make a better, more in-depth...
Wedding from happening, so... You know, a nice individual, I guess. Maybe that's what this is in reference to. But, Chris Tyson might get Mr. Beast in trouble. Maybe. That's possible. But we gotta start here with the... I guess this one also took off. Trey Melvin video, sure. You know, some of his videos are doing numbers, some of them maybe not so much. But, you know, it's surprising that the Hassan video did not do well. If you know my channel, you know I'm a big fan of Hassan Piker. So this is going to be great. You know, I've just been waiting to see somebody else who's brave enough to do a defense of Hassan Piker. You know, then I would be, well, if all I needed was somebody else to come out with a defense of Hassan, and then I could finally admit that I love Hassan. And I agree with everything he says. And finally this video serves that purpose, so let's watch.
Please excuse me, my braids are so tight that they're actually destroying my brain flow. I'm just a regular guy. So, I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong and...
You're a regular adult male with braces? I mean, I know that happens sometimes, but damn.
So, let's talk about Hassanabi.
Hassanabi.
Because everybody kept correcting me about how to pronounce his name. I would like to make a...
I don't fucking... His name is Hassan. But if you add an extra thing to it, it completely changes how you pronounce it. Is that a fact? Okay.
Few mendums to the video.
I'm sorry. A few mandums? Okay, this was like AI. I guess an AI did the transcript for this. Because a human being did not hear him say a few amendums. Is that even a word? Amendum? That's not a word. What the fuck is he trying to say there?
Everybody kept correcting me about how to pronounce his name. I would like to make a few amendums.
I think he's trying to say, like...
I'm sorry, what's going on here? I'm kind of confused. Is he making up some random new word that nobody's ever heard of before?
I think he's... Amendum is not a word. It's like a appendum or something? There's another word that's like that. Mandums. Jeff Mandums. It's pronounced massive douchebag. That's how you pronounce it, yeah.
To the video I made a few days ago and the undeserved hate that Hassanabi...
Are you sure it's undeserved?
...gets, or Hassan. I'm gonna call him Hassi. Abi.
Don't call him that, please.
I gotta figure out a nickname because I don't want to keep saying that.
He's not gonna fuck you.
Oh, about 2 days ago I made this video.
But you made a video about Hassan that says that he shouldn't be famous. That sounds agreeable. Why are you walking that back? Don't tell me that Brad tasted and he got some fucking actuallys telling you that you didn't think the right thoughts or something. Oh no.
I think this streamer, who I felt I didn't enjoy.
Amendments?
Now, I would like to point out...
So wait, he doesn't like Hassan? Why is there okay, chat, why is there a bookmark called pronouns? Lefties be like, it's not complicated, just remember my pronouns. Need to have a fucking bookmark for it. Fuck off. I don't know what that actually is, but that's just funny.
I felt I didn't enjoy. Now, I would like to point out that I came on this topic very...
Yeah, I don't know if I'm qualified to say that, a black guy's afro is not correct, but I feel like I've seen a lot better afros than this. Something feels off. There's like because it's like black and red, but it's like not, like even. It looks like it looks like the split happens like halfway off the center of his forehead, and then like down here it looks like he just stopped coloring it. It looks like this is just his natural color below this, or something. I'm confused by this attempt.
Informed,
but
it was really
also
just me
white
yapping for about 10 minutes, and everybody rightfully was pointing me out.
everybody was kind of clowning on me. And every time I did, I said, thank you. I said...
Yeah, someone was clowning on him for saying, stop. Oh my god. Oh, he really did. He got Brad tasted. It's so sad. He made a video with his opinions, and then these people said, but he just wants to stop genocide. And then he had to thank them and apologize for speaking out of turn. Amazing.
Kind of clowning on me. And every time I did, I said, thank you. I said, thank you. He scares me, so does his fan base. And I said, I'll probably make a better, more in-depth version.
You know, that's a very good question. Why is this apple like 2 different colors? Like, you know, like, why is it 2 different colors? Like, if he wants to wear his apple like that, I mean, that's okay, but otherwise, you know. But, you know, it's fine. It's alright. Man. Remember, lie about your political stance. The fuck? Jerry Z's trying to cancel NM. Yeah. Chat members are lying down. What is up with these people?
He scares me, and so does his fan base. But it's undeserved that people don't like this guy. Wait, I'm sorry. Hang on. No, I'm sorry. You just said that you are scared by this man and his fan base, and you don't think it's deserved that people don't like him? What happened to... It's so funny when the shoe's on the other foot. It never seems to fucking fit. It's like anything that anybody does apparently reflects horribly on their community or whatever. It's like, did you know that somebody left a comment and they said 6 years ago that they watched a video that you also watched? How could you do this? Your community! You're misusing your community! And then it's like, this guy has to apologize for saying that he's frightened of Hassan and his insane radical fan base. But it's not, no hate is deserved to Hassan, absolutely. Let's take a look at some of these.
And everybody...
I don't hate or dislike Hassan, I just, however, think he's dangerous. Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, he's clearly dangerous. You had an opinion against...
I honestly have no idea what I just walked into. I think I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I don't want to be in this fucking shit anymore. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this shit. I don't care. Alright, so let's see. Warning! The following segment contains disturbing material. Viewer discretion is advised. Okay, so here's also something that I actually found the other day, and I thought it was an interesting watch. We could take a look at this video. basically, this lady, Kelly Van Dyke, she was the daughter of Dick Van Dyke's brother, Jerry Van Dyke, who is best known for this TV show Coach. Let me put it this way, she was a adult film entertainer, and she was married to this guy named Jack Nance. He's best known for this movie called Eraserhead and the David Lynch TV show Twin Peaks. I'm actually kind of surprised it's on here, but this is a really, really sad story. This poor woman. My God. Like, my heart breaks for this poor woman.
I said, I love you, Kelly. And she said, I want you to listen to me kill myself. And I did.
In this town where people borrow money they don't have to buy things they don't want, to impress people they don't like, the kids with stars in their eyes arrive by the thousands every week. But Kelly Van Dyke was not the dumb little kid waiting to be discovered in Schwab's drugstore. She belonged to Hollywood royalty.
When I think about her, I see her walking down that aisle with her microphone in her hand. She was about this tall and that grin on her face. She was a remarkable little girl. She could sing, she could dance, and her dad was her idol, loved him to death. And they were inseparable. They traveled together.
She would go on location with Dad, Jerry Van Dyke, and superstar Dick Van Dyke, and she would shine in
Yeah, and Dick Van Dyke was the one that just won an Emmy for his guest stint on Days of Our Lives very recently. I covered that in one of my last videos I did. So.
unforgettable little comedies like My Mother the Car.
Here's your own nickel. Now would it be selfish to ask for my rabbit? She's been missing for 3 days.
How long ago it all seems, when Kelly Van Dyke had the wings of an angel and soared high over the Hollywood hills. But why? Why this?
Yeah, but you know, when it gets really quiet out there, and you can't hear a sound, all you can hear are the men breathing.
This was the investigation of the apparent suicide of Kelly Van Dyke that occurred on the 17th November 1991 about 5 in the afternoon at her place of residence.
Detective Mike Coffey is one of Hollywood's top cops. He's caring, he's compassionate, but he's also precise. Hollywood royalty notwithstanding, Kelly Van Dyke was just another suicide. An angel who flew too close to the sun. But it was oh so much more than that for those who loved her.
I can't even explain this feeling that you don't sleep. You don't sleep, and when you wake up and you have to realize the next day when you open your eyes for the first time, you think, oh no. You know, I just can't imagine life without Kelly.
It's hard. It's really hard. And my mother's having the hardest time, I think, because it was her baby.
She was always some kind of a dream girl to me. I've always adored her, always. And, you know, when we got together, that was like a dream come true, you know. The happiest day of my life was the day that I married Kelly Van Dyke.
Bewildered, Jack Nance sits alone in the apartment where Kelly killed herself and reflects on happier days. But there were ugly days.
Yeah. Jack didn't look too happy in that fool, I agree. Shit, like... Can you imagine, like, this girl? She came from, like... Hollywood pedigree? That kind of Hollywood pedigree? And then she ends up getting into some sleazy shit? With drugs and alcohol and God knows what else? That is just sad. Like, my God. What kind of demons do you have to be fighting to get into that kind of shit?
Ugly days when Jack knew that wedded bliss was mixed with wedded hell. Days when Kelly was consumed in a haze of alcohol and drugs to soothe her unfulfilled dreams of being a superstar of the silver screen. To realize she was only a bit player on a screen where no one wins Oscars. Just reputation.
Well, Kelly did go on to land a starring role, but it would be the last movie she ever made.
What do you want to see?
A bachelor party gets down and dirty, and Kelly's fall from grace is complete.
I think she just reached maybe a breaking point.
And throughout that descent into despair, Kelly Van Dyke was haunted by the legacy of her famous name.
I think she wanted her dad to say, stop. Look what you're doing to yourself.
Up next on A Current Affair, the obsession that killed Kelly. The sight of some of the ritzy...
Alright.
33. But I lie about my age all the time.
Okay. Today's date is what?
October 15th, I believe.
Okay, you work for legally protections of your own free will?
Of my own free will, and I'm happy to do it.
This was the saddest commentary of all. Kelly Van Dyke, from one of the purest of show business families, giving a videotape release. Permission to be filmed in a porn movie.
This is just sad. This poor girl. Fuck. This poor girl.
The night she hanged herself, she called me on the phone so I could listen.
That was not the Kelly Van Dyke everyone knew and loved, but it was Kelly when she was consumed by a mind-bending antidepressant.
I think Kelly was in a lot of pain that she hadn't shared with me inside emotionally. And I think she just reached maybe a breaking point.
It's November 15, Los Angeles. Hollywood has long slipped from her grasp. Kelly's life is ticking away like a stopwatch. That night, there would be a stag party. It would be videotaped, and Kelly would be subjected to the most grotesque invasions.
When we come back, we'll leave the mansions of Beverly Hills for a journey to the dark side.
It was a secluded place, and it had made me a little nervous.
For them, it was a night on the town. For her, it was the eve of destruction. Showbiz kids don't make it to this part of town much. It's a neighborhood where stars normally only stop to fill the tank with gas before driving on. But Kelly Van Dyke was...
Oh my God. This is just fucking sad.
no ordinary showbiz kid. As Steve Dunleavy discovered, for Kelly, this was the end of the road.
The backgrounds of Brandy Cordova, a Native American, and Kelly Van Dyke could not have been further apart. But at this bar, in the seedy area of Burbank, their worlds collided in a cataclysmic explosion when Kelly was hired to perform at a bachelor party that Brandy attended.
It was a secluded place, and it had made me a little nervous. And she was like, well, you know, it's okay. We'll just do it, and we'll go.
I never knew who she was. I never even expected she would be Coach Jerry Van Dyke's daughter, not even for the closest moment.
Kelly and Daphne started to perform, and Daphne noticed a change.
She was getting too friendly, is what she was. She was getting, a little too close and doing a little bit more than she should have.
It's amazing they have home video footage of this shit. That's crazy. I didn't think that existed.
Some of the men at that party did to Kelly could never be described with decency. Brandy tried to protect her, and she took him back to her apartment where she was joined by porn star Jerry Butler and his girlfriend Lisa Loring, who, like Kelly, had been a child star.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so Lisa Loring, she was the original actress. She was the OG Wednesday Addams, and she got involved with it. She married a guy that was also into like adult films. Oh man, I probably I might get into that story one of these days. It's really insane and crazy. Unfortunately, Lisa Loring, I think she died either last year or 2 years. She died recently. I'm not sure when. It could have been last year. I don't know. Last couple years, it's been blur for me. I can't even remember shit anymore. Sorry, it's all been blur.
In a haze of booze, Kelly took heroin for the very first time in her life, and she talked about suicide.
She says, I don't want to live no more. I just want to die. She said, I'm going to hang myself. I feel kind of like, be honest, the next time somebody ever says I'm going to commit suicide, I'm going to take it a lot more serious than how I took it this time.
Kelly called her husband, Jack Nance, on Sunday, November 17th, at their apartment. She was racked by remorse from the previous night's binge.
She was crying in her little girl voice, and I was comforting her. And treating her very gently because she was in a state.
At 5 o'clock that same afternoon, Kelly called again. She threatened to kill herself. She had taken an antidepressant pill. It was the last call she would ever make.
I was terrified because I knew that she had every intention of doing exactly what she said she was going to do. I was trying, as hopeless as I knew it to be, to talk through that drug. And there was silence. It was quiet. And I said, I love you, Kelly. And I said her name because that meant something special to her whenever I said her name. And there was quiet. And then I heard Kelly, Kelly's voice. Not the drug, but her voice came back, and it was Kelly. And she said, I love you, Jack. And there was hope. And then she was gone.
My god, this poor man. Yep. I'm pretty much done for today. I'm tired. I'm gonna take a break for the time being. Whenever I feel like it, I'll just do another video. Whatever. It's okay. It's fine. So, if you like this video, subscribe. This is Phoenix Girl signing off, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.